Jimmy Thing from Maximum PC here at Oculus Rift's launch event, speaking with John from Shell Games. And John, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I had a chance to, play your game here. I Expect You to Die, which sounds like something out of a James Bond movie. Can you tell us a little bit about the title?
Sure. So I Expect You to Die is an escape the room puzzle in VR, and you step into the shoes of a secret agent with special telekinetic powers, and you basically use these powers to outwit the super villain in the game, whose name is Dr. Zor, in a series of missions.
How many scenarios will there be?
So the current plan is to have 4.
Yeah, so I played 2 scenarios. The first scenario, took place. I was in like a car within an airplane, I think it was, and my mission was to escape to get out of the airplane. And the first thing I do is I look for the keys. The keys are above the mirror thing. that's not So
Right.
so I put in the key, but then it's like it doesn't really work, and the car constantly tries to kill you, and you have to figure out how to like puzzle solve. And then like you mentioned, there's like these. It's almost like you're Mr. like Fantastic from Fantastic Four with the stretchy arms, right? You can so you're still sitting somewhere, but your arms can like reach out like really far.
Yep, and I think that is super critical for our game. I mean, in the car level, you can still reach out to most objects because they are within your hand's reach. The other level that you play, which is the hunting lodge, where you're inside a lodge, and there are objects that you have to maneuver which are further away from you, and that's where I think your telekinetic powers really make you feel powerful, where you can maneuver things that are further away from you, and I think it really works out for us, because if you want to have the player go through some incredible experiences, which is not just, hey, everything is close to you, I think we need that special ability. And I think it fits well for our kind of James Bond-esque theme. So.
Yeah, I was laughing when you mentioned the lodge thing, because it reminded me of like how I like just failed horribly at that game. And it's like there's a bunch of like traps in this game, like deadly gases, there's bombs and stuff like that. How did you guys go about like coming up with the mechanics, like the idea behind the game?
So like I said, I think a lot of it is just once we figured out the theme for the game, so it's very much inspired from Bond movies, where James Bond is usually stuck in these crazy situations set up by the villain. Now, when we design levels for this game, we try to pick up an environment or a setup that we feel that the team feels good about, and we actually a lot of the factors we take into consideration when we decide on an environment is like, what are the different ways we can
kill you.
Yeah, kill you, exactly, because the game is called I Expect You to Die after all, and but at the same time we want death to be pretty quick, so you can restart the level easily, so it's not like, oh crap, I have to go through the whole thing again.
Cool. And then price and release date?
So the pricing, we haven't really decided on it yet, and as far as release date goes, it is an Oculus Touch title, so somewhere around the release of the Oculus Touch.